Coach, 8 for you, 18 for the program. How does it feel?
They always feel really good, really good, especially when it's been 3 years, or 4 years, I guess, since the last one. Very satisfying.
Talk about, from the doubles point, obviously Oklahoma State has played well in doubles, but just talk about that, and then how your girls just kind of battled.
Well, I mean, they definitely took it to us in the doubles. We had, a few chances early. We didn't get them, and then, they kind of rolled after that, and that's what they've done this year, from what I understand. So, we got in our huddle, as we've done many times this year, and just said, okay, that doesn't matter. Let's go get some singles. And that's the way we've had to respond a lot of times this year. So we know that we're pretty capable. I think we like our lineup. We think there are winning spots at every number on our lineup. So, we came out. They certainly grabbed 4 first sets. I wasn't totally expecting that. And they really showed that they were very serious and they were going to really come after us, play very well. And I think that, obviously coaching the 1 and the 2 position mostly today, I think when Taylor was able to make a breakthrough in that second set a little bit, create some errors, and be able to get herself back in that second set, that's when I think the momentum of the match started to turn. Obviously, we had lost first sets at 5 and 6 at that point, but I really felt good that we were going to get ourselves back into those matches. But we needed to find some other wins. And so that was very pivotal.
Taylor, talk about that, losing the first 3-6 and then battling back in that second set, winning that, and obviously you had a battle in the final. Just talk about your match.
Yeah, I was down, 4-1, 5-2. I actually had a match point against me at one point. And honestly, I wasn't even thinking, okay, I need to come back and try to win this match. I was thinking stay on the court and maybe Carol can split sets, because I know how nice it is to have not as much pressure on your shoulders and play under a more relaxed environment, which I guess with this crowd wasn't necessarily possible. But I was just stay on the court. Maybe it will help someone else relax a little bit and play better.
Okay, then you knew you were the last one on the court. Talk about that at that point.
So I think I heard Caroline Lample scream from the backcourt, and I knew that she had won her match, and it's happened plenty of times now this tournament, so I kind of had a feeling that it was down to me, and I had a pretty big lead. I was up 5-2, feeling pretty good. She was making errors, and then I started cramping a little bit. Things didn't feel as good. I knew if I could just stay in the match and make her hit a lot of balls that I was tougher than her. But at that point, there's so much pressure on both players. You just never know what's going to happen.
Coach, talk about Krista, and because I believe she was the only member of the team that played in the national championship in 2013. Just
Correct.
Talk about her leadership and her, just the way she played today.
Well, I think she's, first of all, since January, she's had a phenomenal season. Phenomenal. Way better than her last couple seasons have been, and she really just, flipped a switch this year and just became such a great competitor again, and really out there and taking, starting matches well, and she's a great front runner. And, so it started all season, and it wasn't necessarily, not that it was unexpected, but it was such a pleasure to see that we were going to get such an incredible performance by her this year, because it started to make things more possible for us seeing ourselves as potential champions. We needed our freshmen to really, their learning curve had to go up substantially this year, and clearly that happened as well. But Krista being kind of a rock at 4 and being able to deliver so many victories. Today she was first off the court with a win for us, and that was really important. Really important. I knew she was going to play well in the doubles. She was, right from the beginning, even though we weren't technically score-wise in that match, she was playing beautifully, and I thought, okay, she's got it today. She's gonna be on top of her game today.
Taylor, did Coach Young say that he recruited you hard? Is that what he had said? Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember it very well. He was really on top of things in the recruiting process. Recruited me pretty hard from start to finish. And at that point, I kind of just told him, like, you did a really good job recruiting me. You're a really great guy. I'm just interested in other schools. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of respect for him as a coach and as a person.
Coach, you mentioned that this is one of the best experiences you had, at a tournament. What made this kind of stand out to you, other than winning, obviously?
Yeah, well, clearly winning. Just for these guys to get their first championship in their junior year, so hopefully good things to come still for them in their careers. But the atmosphere was really amazing today. It really was. I mean, people weren't really for us, clearly, but it was a very, very exciting college tennis atmosphere. And I didn't have to play. Obviously, Taylor did, but I just thought everybody was pretty fair. There wasn't a lot of stuff. No one was talking to our players or anything like that. So it was really fun. I thought it was a great experience.
Anything else?
Yeah, just talk about the resilience of your team. You had 3 different singles lose the first set and to come back and win. Just how you guys were able to pull that out.
Yeah, well, that's kind of our team right there. We don't always go 3, but we go 3 a lot. And some of our players, sometimes when I see Lample, for instance, going down in the first set, I don't think at all that a loss might be coming. I think, okay, she's not making enough balls yet. She'll get it going. The second set will start. She'll start to find the range a little more. She's a really good competitor. She's got a very good game. So it was just kind of like that. And then I saw Mel, was really close with her. The games in that match, it was unfortunate when I saw the 7-6 go up against her, but I knew she's pretty resilient. She's played very well. She's a very confident player at this point, so I thought, okay, that doesn't mean a lot. It means her match is going to take longer, but still felt very confident in those parts of our lineup that we were going to come right back. I saw Krista was rolling. Carol was this close to maybe getting into the third set, which would have been nice. And obviously, once Taylor got a foothold in that second set, made a nice comeback. Then I thought, ooh, they're in trouble now.
Anything else?